So, silk press, you know. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about tally. All right, so let me go ahead and put on the screen what exactly tally is, what it does. So basically, people use tally to pay off their credit card debt. So it's an app that helps you manage your debt by consolidating your monthly credit and bills into one payment. Now, it sounds good. Okay, so the reason why I was looking into it, because a lot of people, I'm looking at a lot of credit reports right now, and the utilization is through the roof. And so I've been wanting to look for ways that can help, people get that utilization down, because a lot of you guys don't have bad credit, you just have high utilization. So anyways, let's look into the pros and the cons of Tally. Now, it's free to download. It's on iOS and Android devices, and it's just one monthly payment. So instead of you dishing out several minimum payments, depending on how many credit cards you have, you'll only pay one monthly payment, and then that payment would cover, well, it's supposed to cover your credit card. Now, some of the cons of this is the high interest rates. And I've noticed that from reviews. So, and the annual fee is $300. 660 plus credit score needed. Now, when I saw the credit score was like they require 660, I was thinking to myself, well, I know typically your credit score doesn't tell the whole point of view, but if someone had a 660 credit score, I just didn't feel like they would be necessarily looking, for something like this. You know what I mean? You would think that this would be more, the required minimum score would be lower than 660, but that's just, I don't like the reviews, okay? I didn't like any of the reviews. I didn't like the reviews from like on Google, Reddit, BBB. I did not like the reviews for Tally, but I like the concept. It doesn't work with all cards. So I'll go ahead and put on the screen what cards it works with. So you got American Express, Bank of America, Barclays, Capital One, Chase, Citibank, Discover, PNC Bank, US Bank, Wells Fargo. So my thing is, a lot of people also have a lot of other credit cards, which you didn't hear, by the way, like First Premier, Credit One, Mission Lane, a lot of other cards that are not really like big banks like these. So it doesn't work with all cards or store cards that you may have, and that may be a deal breaker, or it may not be beneficial, because a lot of my younger generation, you have a lot of store cards. I've seen a lot of Sephora, Victoria's Secret, what is that other store called, the other makeup spot, Ulta. So and so on and so forth. Old Navy, Target, just a lot of store cards, Walmart. So yeah, so those are the cons for me. Now, how it works is you download the app, you enter your card info. The company then reviews your credit history to see if you're eligible for its services. Tally pays off your credit cards right away. Now, when I read this, I was under the impression that your credit cards get paid, like Tally just completes the entire payment. Now, the card remains open. It's not like your account is closing, but I thought this meant that Tally paid your card off, and then you're just paying Tally back on the back end. Am I right? Correct me if I'm wrong. You pay Tally back in one monthly payment. So you get what I'm saying? Like, this sounds like, oh, okay, cool. Let me do this. So you mean to tell me I can eliminate all this stress and just pay one monthly payment instead of trying to keep up with all these minimum payments and statement dates, all this type of stuff? Tally is somewhat like a debt consolidation loan. Basically, that's what I look at, like a debt consolidation app, but only with certain cards. And it gives you a line of credit depending on your balances with your credit cards that you have, and which cards that they actually will, this service will work for. So like, the only thing that I don't like is that, let's say you did have maybe like 2 cards that were on their list, and then maybe you had 4 that weren't. I wouldn't necessarily see the benefit of using Tally if all the credit cards wouldn't be able to, be included in this. Because in that case, it just sounds like we need some better money management skills. We need to, maybe do the snowball method. We need, like a we need to be strategic about attacking this debt opposed to doing this and taking on all these fees and the hiccups that may come with using a service like this, because life happens. My advice would be to try like a debt consolidation loan, maybe with your bank or a credit union, like a local credit union or something like that, opposed to this. Like, it's not that I don't like Tally, because like I said, I like the concept, but I don't like what I've read about the site. And so I know that it's like two sides. So you got the person who wrote the review, and then Tally can say one thing, you know, and somewhere the truth got to be up in there. Somebody got to be telling the truth. You know what I mean? So, but I just don't know if I can like 100% go all in on Tally, because like, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like I like the concept, kind of like I like the concept of flex, yeah. So I like the concept of both. And I do feel like there's some things that they may have to work through. But, you know, if you have a good experience with Tally, put it in the comments below, because I didn't see too many like good reviews. And some of the reviews I saw were questionable, you know, that were like positive. But if you have a positive review about Tally, put it in the comments below. And if you have a negative review, share your experience below. Like, we want to know. Because like I said, I typically like to try things before I tell someone. So, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't know about this. I don't know about this one. You know, I just feel like, yeah, maybe get a debt consolidation loan with your local credit union, or let's try some budgeting strategies, like, you know. And so after this video, I will do like the best debt consolidation loans. So immediately after watching this one, I will have another video uploaded for best debt consolidation loans, and that can kind of help here. But I just wanted to give a review on Tally, or my input, and I don't recommend it. I'm sorry, Tally, but not really. I mean, I'm not sorry, because it's like, I want people to, I just don't want this to turn into something else that now you're stuck. Like, now, like, this is something else. You know, let's say they don't pay the credit cards in full. Let's say they don't. And then you got credit cards that are not, like, I don't see, like, if it included all credit cards, cool beans. If the credit score minimum was like a little lower, okay, cool. But if you got a 660, what are you using this for? What are you using this for? You probably just had a bad month. Like, maybe you just you mismanaged money. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like this would be for someone with a 660 credit score. You don't need this service. You need more money, not this. You know what I mean? So, no. So try your local bank, local credit union for a debt consolidation loan, and then also check the next video that I'll have uploaded after this one for debt consolidation loans, like the best ones, okay? I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, please leave your reviews, both good and bad, in the comment. Share your experiences. We want to hear it. Peace.